Good morning, everyone. I am Recie Myers coming to you live from the Northern Virginia area. Came up here to visit my sister this weekend. Anyway, every morning Roland and I come and share a nugget or two, and he's resting. So we're speaking, or I'm speaking to spiritual entrepreneurs, people who they know that they are designed for more, they're destined for more, and they are on their journey. Good morning, Sipo. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining me. Good morning, Adriel. Yes, good morning. Um, it's Monday. Some people don't like Mondays. Mondays sometimes it's hard to kind of get going after a relaxing weekend, but we must move on. So today I saw something. I'm always looking for ways to improve. Because we all have genius in us. All of us. And sometimes it's a little difficult to find what is that specialness about each one or about yourself. And so as I was kind of perusing over the weekend, I came across a gentleman named Dr. Joe Dispenza. And he was talking about how to manifest or train your mind and your body to experience success before it happens. I thought it was so interesting. It was just like, it didn't take long either. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dave. Good morning. Great morning to you as well. So I'm just going to share just a little bit of what he said. He says, well, as we are on our journey, sometimes there are things, we're trying hard, and we don't see what we're looking for to manifest in our lives. And, energy is all around us. And if you are someone who, are experiencing challenges and moving forward in your business, it could be because of some of the energy, the negative energy that we still have within us, that we have to, come to terms with. So Dr. Joe Dispenza, he was talking about, if you're someone who complain a lot, if you blame others for maybe deficiencies, and maybe you don't want to recognize that there's something within you that needs to be changed. Are you someone who likes to judge others or just even make excuses? Well, I haven't done this because of this. And there's a way that we can remove the block that's blocking the positive energy flow to us. And he says, be honest. What 2 or 3, could even be 4 things that you want to change or you want to see removed from your life? It's not going to just happen like you just, I decide I'm going to cut this out. You may need a little assistance in knowing what to do to actually remove that so you can get that positive energy flowing into your life so you can be more creative and things like that. So here's a little experiment he says to do. Like what 3 or 4 things to change, and if you don't even know what those things are, this is what you do. First, close your eyes. He says give yourself a period of 30 minutes and to try to free your mind. But after like 2 to 3 minutes, things start coming to your mind and you start thinking about different things. He said be conscious, be aware of where your mind starts wandering to, and if they're not positive things, those are things you want to note so that you can start removing those things from your life. Is it frustration? Are you frustrated because you're not growing as fast as you want to? If you're having feelings of unworthiness, if you have self-doubt within you about being able to accomplish things, if you're suffering with guilt, maybe there's something that you really want to do and you haven't done it and you're feeling guilty about it, feeling ashamed, it might be all of those things. It could be one of those things. It could be 3, whatever. Be conscious. Be aware of what those are. He says, some people say, you never think about negatives. You try to take all negativity out of your life. Well, that's true. But you have to know what the negative things are so that you can address them, right? So yes, we don't focus on the negatives, but we need to identify what those negative things are so that you can move forward in replacing that negativity with positives. He says when you're sitting quietly, first of all, you have to remove all the distractions, sounds. You could replace it with easy listening music, something very soft. If you need to put earbuds in your ear to screen out everything, you have to screen out sensory input like smells and sounds and feelings for that period of time. And he said during that time you might be antsy. Oh, my bladder's about to burst. You need to get up. You need to get a coffee, or you have to repress all of that, because the goal is to master the moment. If you can master the moment that you're in, screen out all these other things. Because sometimes when you're talking with someone, they can tell if you're really talking to them, or your mind is wandering somewhere. He gave a whole lot of pointers, and again, his name is Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he talked about how to train your body and your mind so that you can experience success before it happens. Though I'm no doctor, but I thought it was very, very powerful, and I just passed this on to you. And I also wanted to share with you, I'm sorry, some others came on here. Good morning to you, Rodney. Good morning. Thank you for joining me this morning. Good morning, Robert. And I see also Leneg. Leneg. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, so I'm sorry. But thank you for joining me just the same. Yes, he has so many other things to share, and there's no way I can share them all in one. So maybe I'll continue tomorrow and share a couple other things with you. Like Dr. Joe Dispenza, how to train your mind, especially if you've been having blockage, you're not experiencing the success. We are energy. When we're spending our time dealing with the negative stuff that's coming in, we have to sometimes get a little help in how to remove that stuff from our lives. And let me just tell you this one thing before I sign off. He says, when you close your eyes while you are meditating, you ask yourself, when I open my eyes, what is going to be different about me? Who am I going to be? Who am I going to serve? What am I going to give? How am I going to contribute? Because on our life's journey, that's really our purpose, to be able to serve others. And I keep going back to this quote that I heard from a lady as she was memorializing her mom. There was a memorial service that we attended recently, and her quote was, serving is the price you pay for the space you occupy. And that resonated with me, because that's why we're here. We are here to serve others. Our lives should be a blessing to someone else. And so that's what I really wanted to share with you. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and share some more of what Dr. Joe Dispenza had to say. So I thank you for joining me. Somewhere in the description there is a link to, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you want to attract more potential clients or customers, there's a link to be able to do that through Facebook. So I thank you for joining me this morning. Hopefully you've gained some value. And if anything I've said resonates with you, be sure to share it out. And do tell me where you're tuning in from. I know I'm going to have a powerful, awesome day. Have all these things planned for the day. And I hope you do the same. Be blessed. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Have an awesome day. Bye now.